Artworks depend on viewers. Without anyone to see it, an artwork barely exists. So it's not surprising that artworks spend quite a bit of time thinking about seeing and being seen. Caspar David Friedrich's The Wanderer Above a Sea of Mist represents a fantasy about seeing. And what I mean by fantasy is a dream, an ideal, and also a mental structure through which we experience vision. The man stands on the summit of a mountain, looking at the world spread out beneath him. He dominates the visual field. The painting equates seeing with power. While the people in the lowlands are stumbling about in the mist, he has climbed up and out into the sunlight that makes all things visible. He is composed and elegant in his dark green suit, almost a dandy with his cane at his side. The person who sees, according to this fantasy, is active and is the subject of their experience, while the thing that is seen is passive and is the object of the viewer's experience. To see something, then, is to turn it into an object and thus assert a kind of power over it. This is a seductive fantasy. It is neither exactly true nor untrue. Rather, it is an image that we act out in varying degrees when we look at things. Accompanying this seductive dream of power is an anxiety dream of powerlessness, which Friedrich illustrates in The Chasseur in the forest. The chasseur does not dominate his surroundings. The trees tower ominously over him and block out his view. He is a cavalryman, but without a horse, without his unit, lost in a hostile foreign country. Once again, you'll probably have had an experience something like this, perhaps coming home late at night and cutting across a park or a field, somewhere you know well in daylight, but at night every noise becomes an alarm and you can quickly come to feel that the very trees are watching you. It can be frightening to feel that you are no longer the subject of your own experience, but have become instead the object of someone else's. Occasionally you come across an artwork that combines both fantasies. When Tate Modern opened in 2000, the first artworks in the Turbine Hall were 3 massive sculptures by Louise Bourgeois: I Do, I Undo, I Redo. At the top of each sculpture was a viewing platform which could be reached by a staircase. Only one person at a time was allowed to climb the stairs, so there was a queue at the bottom. While queuing, I imagined that the experience of the sculpture would be private, as I would be the only person on the platform. And I imagined that it would be something like The Wanderer. I would climb up above the gallery and look down on the people milling about below. I was only half right. When I got to the viewing platform, I found these giant magnifying mirrors angled above me, which massively enlarged and distorted my reflection, flashing it around the gallery. I was not the invisible viewer that I had imagined I would be. Instead, my image became an object for other viewers in the gallery, leaving me feeling vulnerable and self-conscious. As an experience, it was funny, but also unsettling. I was aware that I had allowed the artwork to manipulate me, encouraging one set of expectations, only to thwart them. The sculptures did more than just manipulate my expectations and feelings, however. The models of seeing and being seen in Friedrich's paintings are both one way. The mountains do not look back at the wanderer. The chasseur cannot avoid the gaze of the forest. But Bourgeois' sculptures set up a relay. I look out at the gallery, and the gallery looks back at me. I enter the artwork to see and be seen from its perspective. If you found this video interesting, please like and subscribe, or visit my channel, Think of a Picture, for lots more videos like this. Thank you.